Hey Anna, how are you doing today?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, so I think I have a way to do Facebook Live, basically, or not Facebook Live, sorry, YouTube Live.
Okay.
And so I was wondering if maybe for tomorrow we could um, we could like share a testimony of just like our faith, just kind of like how we got started in the faith, and allow for questions, like for people, because we're doing the question thing, so we get questions this week and then talk about them next week or something like that. We could do the testimony maybe, and then maybe even get some questions tomorrow, and then get questions tomorrow, maybe even answer a couple of them, and then answer even more of them next week.
Yeah, I mean, I like Amy's making me like get everything ready for today.
Oh, okay.
So last Friday, I just did with the like Sarah and I have kind of been working on it together. We like made a Google form for them to fill out their questions with.
Oh, cool.
And then I just like put some like longer songs in there and then like a little clip of me being like, hey, fill out the form, blah blah blah, and a prayer. But I like your idea more than mine.
Oh, no worries. I wasn't sure where it was. I was just like, I didn't know what was who, what, where, when, what, how. So I just
But
wanted
it
to make
would be like so YouTube Live is like it's you live,
yeah.
right?
And then,
Is there a benefit to doing that over Google Meets?
well, I don't know. I was kind of toying around with it with Google Meets. So I found this program basically where I can YouTube stream live, but then like people can, when people type in questions, I can look at the questions first, and then if it's like inappropriate, then I can just delete them. But if I like them, then I can put them up on the screen for people to see, if that makes sense. And then you can also share, like you can have guests on there too. So like if I sent an email link or whatever. So I'm not sure. I haven't really used Google Meets all that much, other than I don't know if you can screen things. So that was probably the only biggest thing.
I think the way that the high school has been doing, like the way that Sarah and I did our needs assessments and everything, is that like all the advisors join a Google Meets meeting.
Oh, okay.
And then project their screen to their like Schoology classrooms.
Okay.
So that's how we've been doing like live things. But the idea of like being able to have like a poll and like I don't think you can do that on Google Meets, but I'm not sure. So that would just be like cool to try. Do you think that we can maybe Wednesday when we have our meeting, like, do you want to like mess around with it and like invite us to the thing and like we can play with it so that we can, if we give it to teachers and we do something with it, maybe like next week to answer the questions or whatever.
Yeah, we can try something like that. Yeah.
That way we can like give really clear instructions to the teacher and be like, click this link and then we'll do this. You know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that we can do that.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I didn't know what was going on or whatever. So I just was like, oh, here's an idea I have. So, but we can play with it other times too. So it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to like, because all the teachers already have the link. They have the link on Friday. So I just don't want to like mess them up.
Sure.
They've already like done it. Or like put that in their advisory classrooms or whatever. But I like think that's really cool. So, and especially if we can like have, I don't know, like do like Q&As or whatever, just like kind of a more interactive piece than watching the video. Because it's probably like so boring for them.
And like it's easy to check out too. So yeah.
Yeah, and if they're like, so maybe like, yeah, I want to play with it Wednesday because then maybe next week when we're answering the questions, we can like put up the questions that we got or the questions that we're going to answer, and then we can say like, okay, we're going to do this one, whatever, and like if you have questions as I'm talking, you can type them in and
right,
kind of like more like a chat. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get. Is like, will the kids have to ask the question to their teacher, and then the teacher have to put it in?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I give them the link, like, because they can, I basically what I could do is I could post the link on Schoology, and then everybody, all the students would have access to it. The trouble is, are they going to log in? That would be hard, is to be able to track who's online and who's not. So
for attendance.
Yeah, for attendance. So that would be difficult. But yeah. So let me play around with it for a little bit and see what I kind of come up with, and then we can.
It just might be a better option, though. I mean. So we should play with it kind of like versus Google Meets.
Right.
I think live is definitely like less boring than I'm watching a video somewhere.
Yeah.
So let's play with it on Wednesday, and then we'll also have like all their answers.
Sure.
So we'll be able to like go through and kind of like look
Yeah. Okay.
at what they said.
All right. Sounds good. Is there a way because I don't have any access to like the chapel, how they do chapels or whatever, other than just giving the content. Is there a way to get on the Google Meet for tomorrow? Like, can I have a link for it? Because I don't have any of that at all.
So it's not like what we've been doing, and so it's on the high school calendar. Are you not on the high school calendar?
Oh, maybe it is. Oh yeah, okay. So and then you just click on that or something, looks like.
So if you click on like 9th and 10th grade chapel, it has like the videos.
Oh yeah.
That they are clicking and like projecting to their.
Oh, cool. Okay, then I do have access. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
So that's what we've been doing it. But then if we were going to do it live, like it would be a Google Meets hangout inside of that.
Okay.
That everyone's joining. That all the advisors are joining and projecting.
Cool. All right. Maybe I could even. Yeah. All right. We could figure it out. So, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I was just like, just toying around with this. And I was like, oh, maybe this could be a tool we could use. So.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
It's like stressful because Sarah and I were just kind of like given this, and we were like, wait, there's like no time to meet. There's like a ton of PDs, like, do chapels. We were like, oh, okay. We had like one faith meeting. Like, that's fine.
Welcome to my world. This is what it was like last year. And then.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it was. And Jim said that was the same way the year before, where they're like, yeah, not getting answers. And then it was just like, all right, do this. It's like, oh, okay. All right. So.
Yeah, exactly. Which is fine if like you're not constantly doing suicide assessments with other kids.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, also, like there's other things that I have to do. So definitely gonna like lean on you guys a lot this year. So I think setting up a regular meeting will be really good.
Yeah, I mean it's a big role, so I mean
and I do not want to do the whole thing by myself.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Team role. So.
Yeah, no, it's not good. So all right. Well, best of luck with all the rest of the stuff. It sounds like you got some crazy stuff going on. So, yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.